All right guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the channel. um I don't know if you guys have seen. I'm sure you've seen the previous video I uploaded. Now that video is going to be the basics of what we are going to look at today. I made mention in that video that we no sorry I made mention in that video that I I thought of an idea, and then I worked on it. I mean, I'm still working on it with a team of people. So that idea has um, changed from just being just me to a team of 5, 6 people. Nay, I think it's 5 people here so far. So today this is going to be the first official video of how the app actually works. If you want to understand the idea behind the app, you would want to go to the previous video, which I'll put a link, or you could just go to my videos, and it's the first video, the video before this one that I just uploaded. So go and watch the idea, and I'm going to walk you through the mobile app today. Yeah, so let's do that. Let me share my screen. Good. I'm going to start sharing my screen in 1, 2, 3. So yes, I believe you all can see my screen now. So this is just a mobile app on the screen where I would walk you guys through the app, right? So I'm going to open the app, and boom, that's the first thing you see when you open the mobile app. Don't forget, if you don't understand how the whole idea and how I came about this app, just go and watch the previous video and come back and let's talk about this particular video. Before I continue, let me confirm that my audio is recording. It's just me, so I have to manage everything by myself, for myself, and blah blah blah. So let's confirm. Yes, I can hear myself. It means this is recording and all that. I know the screen is also recording. Good. So again, emphasizes, go watch that video if you haven't. But just to give a context, this is an app where you can create content and get your audience to predict or make predictions on your content. Basically, you make money, they make money, I make money, and we are good. We're sending messages. Okay, so we are going to start now. This is ChoisBits. It says, welcome to ChoisBits. Your bits, your rules. It means that the post you make, you determine some factors: when it's going to start, when it's going to end, and future plans will make it so robust as to the parameters you, the creator, can set on your post. We call them bits, where you can set so many different parameters to your bit. For now, you can set the start time and the end time. If the post is a paid stick or a free stick, what that also means is you get to say if your audience could play with this bit for free, or they have to put money on top, and the money is CBC. That's what is in our, like, that's the economic, or let me see, the currency the platform uses. So let's go through the process. I've spent a long time talking. All right, so sign up. You click on sign up. It takes you through these steps, which you can skip, or you could just go. So create your content that counts. Put your blah blah blah. So you read through, and then this last screen asks you for categories you are interested in. sorry. So if you're a creator, the particular kind of content you want to create. So if it's religious, pop culture, science, technology, and all that. So you click one, two, you can click as many as you want, but you can not choose more than less than three. We will add up to this list based on the kind of content we see people posting. Then we can increase the category. If you are going to be a mere user as well, and let me take this off. It's just I'm just hearing myself, and yeah. So if you are going to be just a user, you also want to choose the kind of beats you want to play along with. And this helps in the feed so that we recommend feeds that you are most interested in than just any random feed things showing on your feed, right? If you submit, you just submit this and then it will show you a screen to enter your name, your last name, your phone number. Currently we are only available in Ghana and Nigeria, so those are the only countries that are allowed at the moment. You enter your birth and then also you enter your email. I've noticed people entering fake emails. We send emails and sometimes OTP if our SMS providers are currently not available. We send emails. So if your email is wrong, it means you'll be able to log into the platform in such situations. I'm not going to create now because I already have an account on the test. This is a test account. So anything I create or do here will not reflect on the live. So I'll just go back and then I'll try to log in. You see, so here I'll just log in. And this is how the login looks like. You enter your number 055. I'm going to blur this out. 7953. I'm going to blur this out so you guys don't see. Then I send myself verification and let's hope I get the verification on time because yeah, this payment providers sometimes, so you can see right there. Okay, you can't see that, but I got a OTP. So let me just enter that OTP, then we move on. Oh, that's like some really simple OTP that was sent over. Now, fun part, when you log into the app, the very first thing you get to see is the discovery screen. Now, what's the discovery screen? The discovery screen is your feeds. Twitter would say timeline, and this is basically your timeline, but this is, we call it your discovery screen, where you get to discover bits and you play them. That's why they are called discovery bits. I mentioned earlier, so on every bit, there are few things you get to see. You get to see your bits, who created it, the category that bits is in, and when it's going to end, that is if it is live. So if you look here, we have live and end, like live and upcoming. So if you click on upcoming, you get to see upcoming bits. And then when you click on live, you get to see live bits. When you're creating your bits, you can add multiple images. And this is your caption in what we call question for your bits, because it has to be a question so that your audience could play along. So, and then here you could see that it's a free stake. So these bits, I can stake it without me putting in money. I'm going to go through a whole lot of things, and it's going to be in the form of series, because it's going to be, if I want to use one video to explain everything, it's going to be really long, which I don't want to. So let's do this. I'm going to go through these tabs. Now we have the discovery screen, we have the stake, we have the wallet, and the wallet basically is where you would upload your money in order for you to participate in a bit. Then we have the account where you get to see the beats you created, and then also you get to update your profile. So when you go to your profile section, you have the profile where you can edit your name, your username, your description, your phone number, your email, everything here, your picture. You can even share your profile as well. So like literally click and share. Then you can change your pin, everything. I mean, everything in your settings, like everything you can do in settings, basically, basic stuff. So let's go through creating a bit, right? Creating a bit, and then we'll end the video as creating a bit, and then we'll do another video which will talk about staking a bit, and then we'll do another video on other part of the app. So this particular one, I want to keep it short. So we'll just do creating a bit. So if you want to be a creator, this particular video is going to be for you. But anyone on the platform can be a creator as well. So to create a bit, you can be anywhere on the screen which has this tab. So if you're on discovery, if you're on stake, if you're on wallet, if you're on account, you can create a bit. All you need to do is click on this create button here, this plus button. This plus button gives you the option to create a bit. So you click on this button. It's first of all, we ask you for the category you want to create your bit in. So let's say I want to create an entertaining kind of bit. So I'm going to choose entertainment. You can search for entertainment, or you could just scroll through. So like you scroll through, but you want to go for entertainment, right? So you click on entertainment. Then the next screen is where you actually put your content. So currently this is what we have. You click on this plus icon, then you select your image. Now let's do this. It's entertainment, right? So the question I'm going to create is guess the date and time ChoisBits launched on the Play Store, or ChoisBits app went live on the Play Store. So what I'm going to do is that, okay, upload the ChoisBits picture and ask my question, right? So I'm going to upload the image. It uploads right there, and my question is going to be next. So the question is, guess when ChoisBits app went live on the Play Store. That's my question. Sorry, Play Store. That's my question. If I upload multiple image, then probably my question is targeted towards those two images. So image questions like, guess which of the images did this. You can upload two images, Kwame Eugene and Kiddy. Who is the best musician? Then Kwame Eugene, Kiddy is the question. So here I'll say, okay, 23rd, 23rd January, 2025, right? Then to make it even more like detailed, to make their beats made strong, to make a bit stronger, you want to go ahead and say 10:30 a.m. This like going very detailed on your choices, because making your choices true and very detailed makes it engaging for the users, or the stakers. You call them stakers. People who play a bit are called the stakers on the platform. So it makes it more challenging and engaging, because if you make it so open, I can guess this. So we want to make it. You always want to make your questions more detailed. So you can go ahead and do 24th and say the same 24th, and then probably this time around you keep it at 10, or just to 10:40. You can go ahead and add an extra question and an extra question, but currently we have just 4 options. So you go ahead, so you can go ahead and do this, right? So you can see 10 February, right? 2025, 5:50 p.m., right? And that's it. So these are your 3 questions. I don't want to enter the 4th question. So what happens is that when I click on continue, it just because it's the first time creating the bits, it would ask me to, it will guide me. It's not going to ask me, it's going to guide me on how to delete options or not, right? So you click on this and then you get to see a preview and the part where you choose your correct answer, which will not be disclosed to the user as at the time that's taken until the bit ends. So that's how it works, right? So here you can go ahead and select any of your answer. Let's say B is my answer, and maybe I just want 2 options, so I can swipe to remove, but I don't want to remove. I want to keep it. So you have your image, you have your question, you have your options, and you selected B as the option, right? As the correct answer. So you go to predict, like paid prediction, right? So what this means is what I explained earlier on. You get to tell if you want your audience to stake for free or they have to put CBC, and CBC is the currency we use on the platform. So this time I want to say maybe free, no, let me say paid. Then I get to choose when the bid should start and when the bid should end. So this is where it comes in. Let's say I wanted to start now. So let's say the time is currently 3:58. So that's why you see 3:58. But then we want it, let's say it should start in the next 4 minutes. So let's say we wanted to start now, and then 6:03, and then we want it to also end. You want it to end 3 minutes right after that. So let's move it to 8. Good. So now that you've set all these parameters, your correct answer, if it's paid or not, and your start date, you click to continue. So once you click to continue, it gives you a preview, a detailed preview that these are the parameters you chose. And then once you're done, you publish. When you publish, it gives you your bit ID. It tells you the owner is this, and then the date and the time again, and just for you to, to like be sure that this is what is going out there. Then you dismiss. When you dismiss, it takes you to the detail where you're able to see your bids and it's upcoming. Now, let's assume, which I can't because I only have one account at the moment. When you come here, you see that this is the bid you just created, which guess when ChoisBits app went live on the Play Store. You can see up here that it's scheduled to be live on the today for 3 p.m. And this is in your account. But if you go back to discovery and you go to upcoming, you get to see a bit. If you scroll down, you get to see your bits. So here you go. This is your bits. You get to see that it's scheduled to go live anytime soon. So 3 more minutes, then it would be live. If you can see up here, I don't think my time can show, but the current time is 4 p.m. now. So 3 more minutes, it will go live. You can see that it's a CBC stick, so it's not free. If you want to make comments, if you want to read comments or make comments, comments are called reactions. So you come here, you click on it, and then what? You write your comment. Can't, so what? Let's say can't wait to see the guesses. So like you can't wait to see the guesses literally. If you want to use, let me use the keyboard so I can add some fire emojis. Yeah. There you go. So that's it basically. Then when it's live, 2 more minutes for it to go live, and you would see it under the live, and people will get to see your beat and you get to stake your beat. Now, I want it to come live, then I'll show you how the beat process looks like. It's time now, so the beat should be live now. So you're not expected to see it on the upcoming anymore. If you subscribed, if you followed me, so there's a following system and all that, which I would also talk about. But if you're a follower, if you follow me, so if you go to my account, you can see we have following and followers, right? You can see those that you are following, you can see your followers, and you can see people you are following who are also following you back. So that's friends. Those people would have gotten notification by now. If not, you can, but for these demo purpose, I'm going to search for the beat I created. So you click on search. Now there are two ways to search for a beat. You can search for a beat by typing the question in the beat or searching the user. So let's search for myself, Fortune. If you search for Fortune, it should show you the beat that's created by Fortune. And if you go to the user, you see the Fortune, all the users with the Fortune username. I created a lot of test users, so you'd see that. If you go to beat, you'd also see the beats created by Fortune. Now we want to, if you search just Fortune, it means you have to scroll, 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 and scroll. But if you search for the beats, the beat was what? Guess something, right? So this is the beat that we created. So if you click on it, it brings you to the beat detail page. Now the beat question is, guess when ChoisBits app went live on the Play Store? It has an image and it has the possible answers. Because I'm the beat owner, I won't be able to stake it. So if I click on this, even though I clicked on this, I don't have the option to continue. A button is supposed to show up here for you to continue to like put in the money and stake. But you won't be able to do that. You can share the beats as well. But if I go to a beat created by someone else, for instance, hey, it looks like I'm the only one creating beats on this test account. If you come here, you see there's a beat that says, what size is President Mahama's shoe? This is so funny. I don't know what kind of who Dela created this question. It says, what size is President Mahama's shoe? When you click on this, before you click, so you see I can come and type what size, and the bit shows up. So over here you see that this bit is supposed to end in December of this year. So you can go as far as that, like keeping a bit on the platform as live for as long as you want. Probably we might change it and put a limitation on the end time. But for now, that's it. We have 4 people viewing this bit already, and it's a stake bit. It's not free, and it's live. Nobody has staked yet. If you stake or predict, if I should say, that's when you see something here. So you click on this, and you see initially I was not able to view the stake now, but now because this is not my bit, I'm able to stake. So I would say his size 46, and then I click. When I click on this, the stake become active. The button becomes active for me to stake. So I could just go ahead and click on stake now. Now this is the stakes form, right? So I can say I want to stake one CBC, and one CBC, when you convert that to Ghana cedis, you get 49, 5 CBC, you get 49.4 Ghana cedis. That is the amount you are going to put your money on. If you do 1 CB, that is 9.88 Ghana cedis. Because you are the first to stake, you get a notification that says that you get notification that says that you are the first to stake, hence you don't get to get a potential wins and all that potential odds, right? Then if you continue, because I don't have money in my account, it's going to fail. In my test account, I don't have funds in my test account, so it's going to fail. So if I click on this, it's just going to tell me that you have insufficient funds. And for that, I won't be able to stake. So this is a basic flow for creating a bit and staking a bit. I said I was going to talk about only creating a bit, but I went ahead to talk about creating a bit and staking a bit. That is the basic flow for it. I'll end it here, and if you have any question, I'll end it here, right? If you have any question, you can put that in the comment section. I'll answer all your questions. If you have something you want to talk about, if you have any idea, if you have anything you want to share, comment section, or just DM me in my Twitter. My Twitter is so active right now, so you can DM me there. We talk. Anything you want to say. But yes, that's what I've been working on. ChoisBits. I'd really love it if you guys could test it out. It's on the Play Store, it's on the App Store. I would love it if you guys could test it out and tell me what your feedbacks are, what you think could be right in terms of logic, in terms of UI, in terms of business, anything you want to talk about. Just go into my Twitter DM and let's talk. I'll share my Twitter on the screen somewhere, so you can just go there and let's talk about ChoisBits. And let's talk about anything. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about anything you want to talk about. So yeah, I'll end it here. I'll see you guys another time. Until then, peace out.